Hello and welcome to the 11th round of the Man on Fire Films Toribash tournament. I'm Jack Morris, and fighting tonight are mother-loving ninja, Jisse, and madness incarnate, Spartacraft. Let's get to it. Alright, here we are. This is one of the bigger ones. We have Spartacraft versus Jisse. And I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, I am very cold right now, like I'm practically shivering. So I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit jumpy. I'm literally shivering in my room right now. Oh well, this is Spartacraft versus Jisse. We got a 3rd Dan black belt versus an 8th Dan black belt. Now obviously Jisse, quite a following in this tournament. We're not gonna lie, gonna quickly grab all the skins because I forgot to do that because I'm an idiot. And there we go. Okay. So they've both gone for a kind of mirrored grab there in the first round, which well, that's interesting. At least we're not seeing any lift kicks, which we've seen a lot of in this tournament. Let's see how they follow this up. Sorry, brain cold. Hard to think while very cold. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I have no words to describe that. I can't tell whether that's purpose on Sparta's craft there. I can't tell whether that's on purpose on Sparta's part there. Kind of looks like it is. Maybe it's an attempt to turn into a flip. I'm sure we'll see what he's going to follow it up with there. Let's see what they're about to do right now. Haha, I timed that well. So, looks like both of them are playing it kind of safe there. Neither one of them really taking crazy risks. That's definitely the smart thing to do. These are two very skilled players, so it would be dumb to take any risks. Sorry about that. As is standard, this is best of 5, 3 wins in a row equals the end of the match, blah, blah, blah. Jisse in the air right now, that's definitely a disadvantage unless that's all part of his master plan, which it very, very well could be, because let's not forget he is a fucking ninja, as we've seen many, many times. It does look like Sparta's trying to stay up at this point, trying not to fall over, trying not to crumple, which is pretty admirable. Oh, wow, okay, where do I go? Where do you go from here? I mean, Jisse definitely needs to watch his right leg, or that's going to be a major, major problem later on in the round. Sparta doing a kind of... Cameron would be proud. He looks like he's doing a kind of dance move there, which is pretty interesting. Can't tell whether Jisse is grabbing his leg or not. Nope, definitely not. Wow, okay. And now they're both kind of standing back up. Just Spartacraft definitely bent over a little bit. Do I even need to describe that? You guys can clearly see that, right? But Jisse definitely, well, he's got a very firm plant on the ground there. That looks very, that actually looks very cool. His legs are flat on the ground. It is starting to look like Sparta might be at a disadvantage here. He's now kind of flying to the ground with his back, unless he's planning on spinning into it, which again, he could be. Again, these are two very skilled players. I think we're about to see some very long rounds here, because both players know exactly what they're doing. Let's see how they follow this up with a... Okay! Please don't hate me for using this word. That's gotta be a reversal. It did look like Jisse was trying to bend him back onto the floor, but Sparta appears to have jumped in. That's a cracking move there. Jisse looking very, very risky there. His crotch dangerously close to the floor. Haven't we all been there? But let's be honest. Let's see if he has a way of getting out of this. I'm sure if... Oh God! Oh my God, that's great. Okay, so I'm under the impression wrists don't DQ, so yeah, that's all fine. Good God, it's a reversal. It has to be. That's a double reversal, so that's a straightforward, as me and Cam established in round whatever it was, 10 maybe. I don't know. This kind of could still go either way, really. But I think it's looking like, if we don't lag out here, come on. Okay. I don't know how he's doing that. I do not know how he's doing that. Good God, that is just about off the ground. But Jisse with a definite advantage. I think Sparta's going to have a hard time getting off that. I think it might even be safe to say his elbow might have nicked the ground there, and this might be bugged, but I don't know. There we are. Jisse wins round 1. 1-0 to Jisse. Alright, that is a cracking reversal. A very, very good reversal. And please don't hate me for using that word. Clearly Sparta did have an advantage there, and he nearly pulled it back. So that's very interesting, and very cool, very good. I'm convinced there's I'm putting the wrong naming. Let's try that again. Okay. Nah, apparently that's the skin that I've been given, so oh well. Well, you all saw me try to de-al both skins, so no one can get mad at me for that. Let's hope they alter... I wonder if they're both going to alter their... They have? It's cold. I'm having trouble thinking of words to say. I really wish there was somebody else here so I could steal their body heat. Sparta gone for a... We've seen openers like this before. I really... I don't know what the end game here is. I think it's a very defensive opener, a very safe opener. There's not a lot that you can really get wrong with this. Jisse appears to be going for the same sort of thing he went for at the start. Although it does look like he's going for a kick with his left leg there, or he might just be getting it out of the way to make sure he has some purchase later on in the game. Both very smart moves. Sparta appears to be rocking out. There's no real other words for that. Or maybe he's going for a lift. He could actually be trying to lift Jisse there. I mean, he now seems like he's in a position that if he extends his right knee, raises his shoulders, he could actually just kind of throw Jisse out very, very easy. But if Jisse puts a bit of weight down, he could kind of tap out his knee there. Sparta really needs to watch that, or he's going to go straight out with a very quick knee tap. Let's see what they follow this up with. Does appear to be going for the lift now. That's awesome. He definitely appears to be going for the lift. You guys notice I say definitely a lot, and I also say it twice quite a lot. I can't help but notice that, and now that I've pointed it out, you guys are going to notice it too. Go back and watch the other rounds. Apparently I say it a lot. I think it was John who pointed that out to me, who I wish was here right now so I could have his body heat. Oh, I'm so cold. Okay, Sparta appeared to be going for the lift there, but Jisse almost seems to have not... I'm not using the R word. We don't use the R word here, but it looks like he's leveled that out a little bit now, so it seems like they're back on equal playing grounds. Although just his right leg could either be purposely there for a kick, or he might have forgotten that it's there altogether, in which case... Nope, apparently he's remembered. I still don't want to say either player has an advantage in this round yet. Sparta's slightly more off the ground, but either one of them could easily turn this back around, so it's still any man's game with 205 frames left. Jisse putting up a hell of a fight considering the difference in belts. I mean, not that belts really mean anything. I mean, we've been over this loads and loads of times. Belts really doesn't equal much when it comes right down to it. I mean, oh hell. oh god. I feel like that is out. I feel like that might be a bug right there. That looks very much out to me, but maybe it's just like a fraction off the ground. It's hard to say. I think we're about to see something interesting. That could be called into question right there, because that does look very much out to me. There we are. Okay, so it must have been like an inch above the ground. Let's see that. Yeah, it must have been just an inch above the ground. All right, so it's 2-0 to Jisse, and it's match point. This could be another 3-0 victory to a contestant. I was about to say to Jisse, but that's... Well, I guess it could be a... I can't remember how his last round went. It's been a while. No, it wasn't 3-0. It was a 1-1 and then the third round. It's hard, okay? I'm so cold. It's not fair. I want to be warmer. Anyway, this is match point. Okay, come on. This is all to play for. If Sparta can bring this back, we can go into round 4 and then maybe even round 5. But this is all or nothing. If Sparta loses this round, the game's set and match. Jisse wins. Hopefully he's going to alter his opener a little bit now. Again, he knows what to expect from Jisse. He knows what to expect. How's he going to play this? Okay, Jisse definitely tweaking his opener there. That's probably wise. He's used the same opener 2 rounds in a row, so Sparta was probably expecting that, and he probably planned for it. Now I see Sparta going for a similar opener to what we've seen. That's definitely a safer opener. I get what he's doing. That makes a lot of sense, although Jisse appears to have blocked the grab there with his elbow. Very interesting. What's he going? What is Sparta going for? Oh, he's got his head. He has got his head. That could affect him later, but oh wait, they've got each other's heads. I've just realized. It's a cat fight. They're pulling each other's hair at this point. Goddamn. Well, this is definitely different openers to what we've seen throughout this match so far. Neither one of those hands grabbing. I can't help but notice that. They're left and right hands respectively. Okay, Sparta's made the grab, so now Sparta trying to plant him into the ground. I mean, they're tangled up enough that either one of their limbs could touch the ground, even when the other one's trying not to. This is a difficult situation, although I would say Jisse does have the advantage because Sparta's bent backwards, whereas Jisse's bent forwards. But that's easy enough to reverse, and again, they're both skilled players, so I'm sure they can... Oh! Wow, we've not seen much of that. Jisse actually let go there to give himself more purchase on the ground. That's a mark of skill right there. I mean, we don't see that a lot in this tournament. We don't see letting go. We usually just see a lot of grabbing and a lot of pushing. It's very interesting to see somebody actually let go. Let's see if that's going to hurt him or help him. How's he going to follow this up? Well, not a lot happened in those frames, to say the least, although Sparta appears to be kind of safe right now because he's got his right arm ready to keep himself off the floor. They actually kind of look like Jisse could fall out here. I mean, okay, Jisse still has his right hand too, so I don't know whether he's... Alright, so what have we got? I think I saw a dislocate there. Jisse's wait, hang on. His left leg, I couldn't tell because of the tangled mess. Jisse's left leg is dislocated. That's a definite disadvantage. Sparta off the ground right now, but kind of on top of Jisse, so... Unless there's some kind of freak reversal, we're going to see... Oh, Sparta's also let go of Jisse's head, so... There's been 2 let goes. That's interesting. That's awesome. Oh my god, okay. Jisse handstand flipping Sparta towards the edge of the arena right now, kind of expertly. Although Sparta does appear to still have a lot of control over what he's doing. I mean, having just his leg dislocated like that is really, really going to hurt him. Well, it's probably hurting him right now because considering Sparta is... Wow, my words just aren't coming out. Somebody get me a dictionary. Since Sparta's grabbing that leg, it's going to make it a lot easier to manipulate it and could potentially be an easy way to bring him out if they get that far or that close to the ground. I'd still argue it's any man's game because while Sparta does appear to be closer to the edge of the arena, his feet are inches away from the ground, whereas Jisse's pretty much only got his right hand on the ground right now. Can't wait to see how they follow this up. I do apologize for how scattered my words are. You guys have no idea how cold I am. I'm shivering. Okay. Sparta is getting dangerously close to the edge of the arena. I don't want to say it again, but this is the match point. He's really got to bring this back around or he is going out. I couldn't tell whether that was dislocated, and it's not. I think that's just his skin. It could be dislocated. No, I think that might be dislocated. I know you can... Or maybe... No, it's probably relaxed, right? It's hard to say. Can you control what color your dislocated joints look? I don't really... No, okay. I really think Sparta's taking a risk here, but this could pay off. He appears to be turning back around to step into the arena. That is a risky maneuver, although, again, with just his leg dislocated like that, it really could benefit him. I think Sparta could turn this back around. It is still, this is the last frame, and it's going to go to points. Who's going to do this? Jisse wins. It goes down to points in the final round, and Jisse wins. 3-0. Jisse wins. Congratulations. You can't argue that Sparta put up a very... No, you can argue. Sparta put up a very, very good fight there. I like to think with more frames, he might have been able to pull that back around, but as is standard, this is Aikido, and you have the frames you are given. Sparta put up an admirable fight, but Jisse is the decisive winner and will advance to the next wave of rounds. Jisse will fight in the semi-finals. Please tune in next time for the next round, which should be out soon. I'm Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.